Right, Carlton Town TV, sponsored by Aerocom. I'm at Dunston, Morpeth football ground with Carlton Town joint manager Tommy Brookbanks. After Carlton Town's late 3-2 win today against title-chasing Dunston. First of all, Tommy, congratulations.
Thank you.
First win against the North East side this season.
Is it? Right.
It is. What was your take on the game overall?
Very good game. Two superb sides. They're up there with Stockton. The way they move the ball about, they're fantastic going forward. And I think we more than matched them, maybe pinched it. But yeah, just a great game of football. Two really, really good sides, and you can see why both are up there. Obviously, they're higher than us at the minute, but we'll see where we go with the game tonight.
I thought Carlton started the better team. The first 10-15 minutes, we had a couple of really good chances to take the lead. What was your thoughts about that?
Yeah, I thought we started great. Two real chances. Mistake for the goal, and then we went a bit all at sea for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
We started to press individually rather than stay as a group, and they started picking us off. The number 10 were dropping in, and the 7 and the 8, but then we regrouped. We got the banks of 4 again. And once we did that, we stopped them little balls being threaded through. And I thought towards the end of the first half, we really started to get back into it.
Got an equaliser, a minute before half time, own goal from a dangerous throw where I think Freeman was going to get the goal anyway.
Yeah.
And then with barely seconds left on the watch, a penalty that I know you didn't agree with.
I've never felt so low. The fact that we had a penalty appeal 10 minutes earlier, where everybody called for it, and then that's a long throw in the box, nobody's called for it. Nobody. And we thought he'd blown for half time, you know, and then he points to the spot, and you could feel your heart sink. You know, it's very difficult coming up here. But that said, I'm telling you now, he matched it second half, because that was a dire decision as well.
So we get a penalty, 8 minutes in second half, and you think it's evened itself out.
Two poor decisions, mate. You know, 1-1 it should have been at half time. 1-1 after half time it should have been. You know, he didn't do bad, the ref overall. You know, I've got no criticism of him other than them two decisions were dire.
But they've evened themselves out. And the lads showed a lot of character second half, going in 2-1 down at half time. Took the game to Dunston for large parts of that second half.
100%, yeah. I thought we were excellent, you know, with the way we kept the ball as well. We stayed cool under pressure, because they're always going to put pressure on you. You know, they've got a real strike force and some good footballers in there. So we stayed cool, but we also created some good openings. The one that's nicked the post.
10 minutes to go now, don't we? It's the post. I think that's the chance.
Yeah.
We'll talk about the winning goal in a minute, but the winning goal was scored by a man not seen around these parts since last April. Nat Watson back at the club. How on earth, Tommy, did that come about this week?
It's his 15th year with me and Mark, you know, playing for us on and off at different clubs. And we found out that he'd be available for 7 games. And we thought he's very popular with the lads. You know, we had to be very careful. I'm not going to lie to you, because we have got a fantastic dressing room, and no way was we going to bring anybody in unless them boys in that dressing room was happy with the person we were bringing in.
Yeah.
And the senior players was asked the question, and to a man, they all said, "Yeah, go on with it," because he's popular. He's popular at Carlton anyway.
Yeah.
You know, and he's known as one of the best footballers over the years around our parts. And yeah, he's done it. Look, he's done it as a favour to me and Martin, and he's got a lot of affinity for Carlton. He enjoyed playing for us. He'll be back at Shirebrook when the time's up. But for now, with all the games, we just thought it's a no-brainer. Thanks to the chairman for backing us, because we spoke to him on Wednesday that it could be happening. A lot of clubs was in for him, and credit to that, he didn't even think about the other clubs. You know, he came to us, which is great, and I'm sure your guys are delighted as well.
Well, Tommy, you may not have immediately remembered, but in Nat Watson's last game for Carlton Town was against Dunston at home on the last day of the season, and he scored in the last minute of that game.
He did, yeah, I can remember.
And here we are, 11 months later, history repeating itself in the 90th minute.
Yeah.
What a fantastic goal for
It was great, and sometimes you just can't write the scripts, can you? You know, that's football for you. obviously jubilant, but we're not going overboard. We're not celebrating. At the end of the day, Alan, we're not in the playoffs yet. We've got Dunston to play again. Might meet him in the playoffs. They might win it.
Yeah.
But what it has done is the last 4 games where we've played Bird on and off. You know, Bird, Stockton, Pontefract. Now these we've picked points up from, which is good going forward. We're utilising the squad. You know that we've got a massive run in 12 games. We've got go again at Cleethorpes on Wednesday. I think we've got 26 signed on now, ready. So we're ready for it. We're ready for the battle. We said, didn't we, a couple of weeks ago, we'll give it a right good go.
Yeah. And
to come here today and do that against one of the best sides in the league, I'm really pleased for the boys. But it's Wednesday night now at Cleethorpes. That's just that's it. We'll have a drink on the bus, and then it's back down to sorting that game out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, Tommy, thank you very much for your time.
Thank you.
We'll see you at Wednesday at Cleethorpes.
Yeah, I say beers are on your guys on the way back, yeah.
Oh, I'll see you. Let them know.